Have you ever thought about what it would be like if your health had a real friend, a Mitra, that was always there helping you build a healthier tomorrow? Well, that's exactly what our project is all about. We are excited to tell about it. We are Byte Bandits 1, and for us, technology has to be personal.
This isn't just some abstract project. It's our mission to something we have seen firsthand right in our own communities. It's about combining tech with a real empathy. You know, it all really started with one simple but we think pretty powerful question. What if the phone you have in your pocket right now, any phone at all, smart or not, could actually become a direct lifeline to essential health information?
So, to really get what we built, you first have to understand the problem we are looking at. It's a huge healthcare gap that honestly affects millions and millions of people. We saw that in so many parts of rural urban India. Just getting your hands on reliable medical information is incredibly difficult. I mean, we have made amazing advances in medicine, but for countless families, that knowledge and care is still just out of reach. And look, the consequences here are absolutely severe. This is not just an inconvenience, this leads to real world tragedies, illnesses that could have been completely prevented, diagnoses that show up way too late, and tragically, lives that could have been saved.
But why? Why is getting help so incredibly hard for many? We really needed to dig in and understand the specific hurdles, the actual walls that stand between a person and the care they need. The thing is, it's not just one single obstacle, it's the way they all stack up. So imagine you live miles away from the nearest clinic. That's a huge geographical barrier. And add on to that, maybe you don't have a smartphone, or that a complicated app is just impossible to read. And on top of all that, a single doctor's visit could be way too expensive. This is the complex reality we had to design a solution for. That's why our goal was never ever to build just another app. We knew we had to build a bridge, something that could actually span all of those barriers and connect communities directly to the healthcare they deserve. And that brings us to our solution.
This is our answer to the massive challenge, a new kind of health companion that we designed to truly be a friend in need. We call it SwasthyaAI. The name really says it all. Swasthya means health, and we built it to be an AI Mitra, a friend that's always there to guide you. It's not just a tool, it's meant to be a companion on your health journey. So, what is it exactly? Well, at its core, SwasthyaAI is an AI powered public health chatbot. But honestly, the most critical part of this whole thing is the phrase for everyone. That meant it had to be accessible, it had to be reliable, and this is the big one. It had to be work on any mobile phone. Okay, so how does our Mitra actually helps people? Let's break down how we are all making this crucial information truly, genuinely accessible. Just look at the difference here. Traditional apps, they need a smartphone and good internet. We made SwasthyaAI work on WhatsApp and simple SMS. They need you to read and type perfectly. Ours is designed to understand your voice and even pictures you send. Most are in English. We build ours to speak your language. And speaking of language, this was a huge deal for us. We are Byte Bandits 1, and our first commitment is right here to our local community. That's why we are launching with full support for the Odia language first. From there, we'll expand to Hindi and English, but our philosophy is clear. You can just ask a question however you want. You can text it, send a voice note, or even send a picture. Our AI figures out what you need, connects to verified government health info to get the right answer, and then send it back to you in a super clear, simple format. It's a whole conversation all through basic messaging.
So, what does that actually mean for you? Well, it means you can use it to understand your own health, like figuring out symptoms or getting vaccination reminders. You can use it to find the nearest doctor or clinic, and you can even use it for community safety, getting alerts about local disease, and connecting directly with those vital community health workers, the ASHAs. All of this leads to our ultimate vision. See, this is not just about the technology itself, it's about the real world impact we are absolutely determined to create for our communities. We have set a very clear and ambitious goal for ourselves. We are targeting a minimum accuracy rate of 80 to 85% when we answer people's question. Now, why that specific number? Because it represents our promise. It's our promise that the information you get is going to be trustworthy and that it's going to be directly relevant to your situation. We want to cut down on any chance of confusion or misinformation. And the impact we are hoping for is like a chain reaction. See, when people get good information early, it reduces the spread of disease. When they are guided to the right place for right care, it helps the clinics. And all this creates a real economic savings for families, which then helps in building stronger, more resilient communities. For us, this whole project proves that technology, when you design it with deep empathy for the person who is going to use it, can become one of the most powerful tools we have for public good. So, we want to leave you with this final thought. Just imagine the future we are trying to build together. How many lives, how many families, how many entire communities could be completely transformed when critical health knowledge is no longer a privilege for a lucky ones but is available to absolutely everyone just a simple message away.